Let's talk about the Zeiss Otus Lens series. I was able to pick up a couple of these lenses on eBay and wanted to test them out, shoot on them, and let you know what they were like, whether I liked them, whether I didn't like them, and whether or not maybe you would want to pick up your own pair or set of Zeiss Otus lenses. So first, let's jump into the specs. There are 4 lenses in the Otus series: the 28, the 55, the 85, and the 100mm. They are all manual, all f1.4. They're all about 3 pounds, and they all have the ability or capability of shooting in 8K or above if you're shooting video. But I thought I would kind of break down everything into a trusty pros and cons list. They are my favorite, just to give you a better understanding of everything. Obviously, it's not gonna be a scientific review. I like to go shoot, test everything, and kind of explain what the lenses are about that way. I feel like that's the best way to know whether or not a lens is for you.
I'm nervous, oh my gosh, here it comes. Oh, heck yes. That looks so sick. The first time you went, incredible. Second time, a little out of focus.
Oh, that's sick.
I think.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'll DM you.
Okay.
My name's Cannon, by the way.
Matt. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much. Jeez. What are the odds? That was great.
And starting with the pro is the quality, both the build quality and the image quality. The build quality, these things are built to last. They are tanks, and just by holding it, you can tell. I don't think there's a single piece of plastic on this lens. And that translates over into the image quality. You can tell how much effort and work went into crafting each of these lenses. And so with the image quality, these are a high contrast, no color fringing, and zero distortion lens, even when you're shooting at its widest 28mm lens. So when I looked back both at the photos that I shot and the video that I shot, I was blown away by the quality. They are extremely nice lenses, and the image is incredible. And with the ability for each lens to shoot at f1.4, that just gave me extra flexibility to be able to shoot in lower light or have an incredible shallow depth of field. The last pro is the smooth, buttery focus throw. I absolutely loved the focus on this, and it was a bit of a longer throw. So that made even shooting video a lot easier just to nail that focus. But that kind of brings it into the con. I think shooting manual, and I've been shooting a lot more manual lately, both in photo and video, and have absolutely been loving it. So these lenses being all manual didn't really bother me. But I know for some people, they would love to have autofocus and want to shoot autofocus. And so that is a con, since these lenses don't offer the ability to have autofocus. The other and most obvious con is the price point. These lenses each are around $5,000. So that's a pretty dang hefty price tag just for one. And if you're looking to get the whole set, that's pretty dang crazy. So unless you've got a ton of cash, these lenses probably aren't for you. Now, I was able to pick up 2 of them. I got the 28mm and the 85mm on eBay, and they were about $2,400 and $1,800 for each of them. So obviously, these lenses aren't priced for everybody. Lastly, and kind of what I'm most excited to talk about with these lenses, this last con, is maybe this lens is just a little too perfect. So what do I mean by that? I think the image quality of this lens is incredible. There's no distortion. You don't find little weird characteristics in this lens. Like, it is as close to perfect as I think I've ever seen in a lens. So that's awesome. But at the same time, and kind of what I'm realizing for my own style and what I want out of a lens and what I want out of the videos and the photos that I create, is something with a little bit of characteristic. And so with these lenses being just so perfect, you could say maybe it's too clean. And the other thing with that quality is if you're just using lenses for Instagram or YouTube, with the compression on both, I don't honestly think you'd be able to tell if I shot on an Otus lens or on a Canon Prime or Sigma or you name it. Even though I went out and bought these lenses on eBay because I thought it'd be super fun, and it was, to test them out and shoot on these lenses for a couple months, I actually ended up selling them. I'm looking for something that just has a little bit more character and maybe even some flaws to give some life in a different way to my photos and videos. And I think that comes to the final topic of, are these lenses worth it? And who are these lenses for? And I think if you are somebody that has that kind of extra cash, whether it's $5,000 for one or $20,000 for all four, and you are looking for that perfect, clean, crisp image, then these lenses are for you. If your budget is a little bit smaller and you want something with a little bit more character, then I would say that these lenses are not for you. And that's where I opted to go. They were super fun to shoot on. They are incredible lenses, but I think in the end, they're just not for me. Again, let me know what you think. I would love to know, would you want to pick these lenses up? Are you looking to pick these lenses up? Have you shot on them? What was your experience like? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. And as always, if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. It really does help and make a difference. And we'll see you in the next video.